What's up everyone, how's it going? This is Waj. Hope you guys are all doing well, and what you're looking at right now is the Logitech G560 surround sound speaker system. It features a powered, downwards facing 6.5-inch subwoofer and two satellite speakers that feature, yes, like everything else, RGB lighting. But Logitech has some pretty neat things that you can do with this RGB lighting. Firstly, each speaker is comprised of two lighting zones, one for the front, one for the back. At the back, there's a couple of LEDs that's been diffused, and it kind of projects different colors and coloring effects at whatever's behind your monitor. The front lighting actually is comprised by a couple of LEDs that are firing internally into this arc design that is comprised of these strip projections that gives you kind of a unique illumination effect. Now, the programming for the RGB lighting system can be done in a couple of different ways. It's being powered by Logitech's LIGHTSYNC engine, and since these are specifically designed for gaming applications, Logitech has developed an SDK for game developers to utilize some of the RGB lighting effects to sync up with their in-game assets. So therefore, the immersion goes beyond just what you can see on the monitor. This is obviously limited to only a handful of titles, but there's a more universal approach. If you go into the Logitech gaming software and enable the screen sampler mode, you're going to get 4 individual boxes or regions, so you can specifically sample and recreate those colors in those regions to get that same kind of immersive effect, which is great for really anything that you're doing on your PC, whether that's watching a movie, surfing the web, or playing a game that wasn't initially designed for RGB external lighting. Now, besides that, there's also a couple of different lighting modes. You can choose from solid colors to breathing effects to color cycling, and a really awesome thing is the audio visualizer, so you can specifically choose different frequencies and bass and treble responses to react specifically with different colors, whether that's at the front lighting zone or at the rear lighting zone, so that way your music listening experience becomes even more enhanced. And again, all this is super customizable and definitely adds to the whole audio aspect of the speakers. Now, speaking of audio, let's talk about sound quality. In terms of the low-end frequency response, thanks to the powered 6.5-inch woofer, you can replicate frequencies as low as 40 Hertz. The satellite speakers contain a 2.5-inch metallic driver that's rated for around 18 kilohertz, which is more than enough for your high-end spectrum. Now, you also have DTS-X Ultra built in, so you're able to replicate 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound experience with this stereo setup. It's not going to be as immersive as a true multi-dimensional speaker system. Based on my experience, the 3D surround sound effect that you get from these speakers is definitely passable. Still not going to be as good as a true multi-channel speaker system, but definitely a lot more convenient and easy to set up, especially in a confined space. Now, lastly, the G560 has a couple of different input sources. Firstly, if you're going to use the DTS-X Ultra surround sound system for your PC, you definitely want to use the USB connection. Otherwise, you do have a 3.5mm jack for any kind of audio source, as well as a Bluetooth connectivity for your phone, tablet, or whatever you have, and you can seamlessly switch between all these different sources thanks to the dedicated button located on the top of the right speaker. But besides that, guys, that's really it. I would say that if you're in the market for a small, compact 2.1 system that offers a lot of unique factors, especially with that RGB lighting, definitely check out the G560. The audio quality is not going to be as good as some of the dedicated, more higher-end speaker systems, and certainly in terms of surround sound experience, it's not going to beat a true 5.1 or 7.1 setup, or even some really premium headphone experiences for gaming, but definitely a great option for somebody looking for a economical 2.1 gaming setup. So definitely check it out. If you have any specific questions, let me know. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and we'll see you next time. Take care.